My name is Miles Hanksley. I am Galvanite. My names are synonymous with failure because that's all they know. They don't know how hard I've worked since the reactor. Today, I will prove that I'm not a failure. I am worthy of joining Phenomenova.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Someone says, what's the future? Vaughn Coleman.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Hey. Yeah, you're muted. Okay. I think you need to switch to the other Vaughn Coleman.
And there we go. Oh,
now you got the echo.
There we go. All right, that better? Off to a great start. We can only go up from here. So my phone is working better because there were multiple like little hotels right here, and of all the ones, I guess I chose the one with the fucking worst Wi-Fi. So, but anyway, yeah, we're gonna put this Von Coleman is going by. That was my clone. We were testing out clone technology, and it's not going well, Vagabond.
Right.
Clone Von is needed in case like my I need to make public appearances. I do have Clone Vaughn. How's it going, EV Comics? You just did a great view of Phenomenova. Thank you. LMFAO, there's Vaughn Coleman twins. Yep. Then we got the real. Yeah, we're gonna have to. So there was a side quest going on by an associate of mine. Now, I personally think after his recent actions, I know he has told me his thoughts, but I'm going to go ahead and propose something. So while I was doing my work with MegaCon and promoting, unprompted by the way, Bats was doing his own side quest trying to get customers in Mexico, completely outside of my jurisdiction. So I could tell you what, we're going to put a poll in the chat real quick. Should we deport Judge Bats? I'm thinking we should, Vagabond. What do you think?
I don't know. I kind of do like Mexico sometimes.
I like Mexico too, but I think Judge Bats has allegedly tried to take my money and meddle in foreign affairs. Now, I'm opposed to this staunchly. And I think Judge Bats needs to learn his lesson and be deported to Somalia specifically, not Mexico, Somalia. I think it would be good for him.
I mean, there's a lot of big heads there. I heard they're geniuses.
Yeah, exactly. So he'll fit right in. What's up, Merc? How you doing? Yeah, no, MegaCon. First of all, great show. The best. All right, we'll see. We'll see. You had a chaotic time at MegaCon. I did. I also had a chaotic time getting to MegaCon. Oh, holy God. The car saga continues. It's gone nuclear. It's gone insane. So let's go from the beginning. So I guess this will like not fully be, but could partially be the Awesome Con after party. But we'll not. I'll have to get the good judge in there for that. But so one of the things that was interesting to me is my voice probably sounds different because I have been using it nonstop for 4 days of MegaCon, then shouting at, then into the night. I'm pretty sleep deprived, honestly. Um, Also, AwesomeCon before that, so I've just been going nonstop. it's been it's been great, and then driving long hours. I haven't really been using my voice for that. But I have been going nonstop. I'm not drunk now, but I certainly could use a drink after all the hours I've been driving and stuff. Uh, which I always get the local beers. This is my first time driving through Georgia. I stopped in Macon. I had with this guy, Vagabond, and I saw each other earlier today. I was in Macon. That was a lot of fun. I was with Allie and Frega. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Megagon has been great. Vaughn is finally hitting puberty. You know what? Disavow. Ridiculous. So, MegaCon was a lot of fun. So, one of the things that happened was as I'm getting ready, I'm doing this whole road trip. So, first stop is Washington, D.C. Now, Vagabond, do you find it strange, peculiar by chance, that this car, my mom has had this car for many years, right? As soon
Yeah.
as I start taking it on the road trip, a certain individual, I park at a certain individual's house. The first day of the con, it's great. Now, the second day of the con, I drive him down. It's Saturday, so we couldn't make Friday. So it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. On Saturday, this car starts having troubles. The same day, a certain individual gets in the car. Do you find that peculiar?
Yeah, yeah. Like it's like for whatever reason they always have car problems. They're like
That they blame on me?
certain like
Yeah.
yeah.
And then
But maybe
conveniently, as
that
soon as
person's like Eugene from Hey Arnold, where like bad car stuff happens to him.
Mhm. And do you think perhaps it's unfair that he could be blaming me?
Yeah, pretty
Yes,
much.
you're on Team Von Coleman as opposed to Team Bad Sauce, right? For example, like if
Yeah,
you were to choose, you would choose me over this hack right here.
yeah. I'm sorry, bat sauce. You
Yeah,
got
exactly. Who wouldn't?
like what
Who?
is a bat sauce anyway? Like,
Yeah, that's
is
what
it like
I was
bat
talking.
excrement or something?
That's what I
I'm
mean. I
sorry.
was talking about that. So, all right. So, for those of you that don't know, let me catch you up in the lore, right? So, as soon as Bad Sauce gets his Phenomenova book, right? As soon as he gets my comic book in the mail, immediately his car gets rear-ended. Now, he decided to blame me for this, as if I would attack a paying customer. Disgusting. Then he proceeded to make a fake video of me hitting the car after Phenomenal Shoot 2. What a liar. What a complete liar. Now, let the record show. Vagabond. We carpooled together in Baltimore. I was in his car. He had zero car problems that entire trip. Isn't that crazy? But wouldn't you know,
Oh,
the second he steps into my car, what happens?
car problems.
So it's almost like perhaps maybe he's the one causing all of the problems. Now, were you an eyewitness? Was anyone an eyewitness when his car got cut and destroyed?
No.
No. It's almost like he could have made it up. Pull it up. Let's see if I can. So, bro is cursed, but he's cursing me. Now, they finally found it was the most bizarre thing. So we had to take it multiple people to see what was wrong with this goddamn car. The worst part is it was my mom's car that I was borrowing for this trip because it had more room for the books because I'm bringing a lot of books because I'm going to, a lot of cons. And it's just nuts because it's like, all right, guess what happened? So we found out the cause of the vehicle was rats. or some kind of rodents eating at the wires under the car.
Oh well, bats are like flying rats,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Isn't
Maybe
that
that's why they
interesting?
rhyme.
Isn't that interesting? You didn't even know how to pump gas before me. I did. So he's again spreading fake news. He's lying. So yeah, well, I don't know if it was rats. We know it was rodents. Now, I think it was bats, or it could be non-winged bats, which are rats, because they call them rats with wings. Are you doing all the con? I mean, you cannot. It's physically impossible to do all the cons, but I'm doing a lot of cons. So my next one is Lexington Comic Con, which starts tomorrow. So yeah, I'm probably gonna pass out and then do that. That's another 4-day show, and then after that, I'm at like, where am I? I'm in Georgia right now, and then after that, um, I'm gonna be in. Where am I gonna be? At home. So after Lexington, I'm driving back up to New Jersey, and then right after that, instead of resting, what I'm going to be doing is just immediately launching Phenomenova issue 4, which you might have seen the trailer for. By the way, the Kickstarter sign up is live for Phenomenova issue 4. So make sure to sign up for that. Now let's get into MegaCon. MegaCon was a hell of a fun trip, dude. Now I drove all the way down from Washington, and the second I leave Washington, we're having all these car problems. We get back on the Sunday, and then stupid butt sauce decides, you know what? Why don't we wait here a night? Let's see if we can figure out your car problems maybe in the morning. Mechanic, whatever, right? Uh, who's that? I know. I do gotta shave. I do gotta shave. So what happened was, as I'm driving my car down, we decided to stay the night at Bats. Now, Bats has been telling me for a while that we need to watch Hunter x Hunter. So, my theory, Vagabond, is that he caused my car problems so he could force me as hostage to watch the first couple episodes of Hunter x Hunter at his house, which I did. And I was like, this is pretty good. Now, I
Did
do
you
need
watch
to
the
watch
remake
more.
or the newer version? I mean, did you watch the original or the remake?
I don't know. Bats, what were we watching? I think the remake is the 2000s one, right?
Yeah, so you'll notice the difference. One has like a obviously like a 90s 80s aesthetic, and the other one has, I wouldn't say slightly modern, but okay, you guys watched the remake. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, so I was enjoying it. And then after that, I leave the next morning, and then wake up the next morning, and Bad's wife is like, "Hey, there's gonna be like a crazy storm to drive through," and I'm like, "I've had enough of bad sauce. I got to get the hell out of this house." No, I'm kidding. I do like Bads, but it was more like I have a long way to drive. I'm gonna drive from Washington to Florida. I was supposed to start that night, so now I'm like, I got to get more driving done. So I start driving. I drive as far as I can that day. I drive through the storm and through all the car troubles, and which the car was functioning fine, but I was just worried it wouldn't. And so I get until I get to like the very top of Florida. So I drive through like the Carolinas, the rest of Virginia, Georgia, but it was night, so I didn't really get to see it. And so then we get to like the tippy top of Florida, and I pass out. And then I wake up the next day and I drive to Highland Beach. And from there, we're like dealing with all of the car problems. And I have to switch all my stuff to my mom's car in Florida. So I have my mom's car from Jersey, my mom's car in Florida, because she has a place in Florida where she's staying. So we swap them out. And then my mom's car in Florida, which has never had a problem with this, as soon as I start driving it to MegaCon, one of the flaps comes off.
Oh shit.
Again, so that we switched to the better car that was functioning, only for that to have a problem. The second I have never driven this car before. The second I start driving, it does that. I have to pull over, and this lovely man at a gas station. Oh wait, when this flap comes off. Now keep in mind there are exits the entire time, like every couple minutes I'm driving. The one time this flap comes off, it's like, and I physically grab it out the window and I'm holding it up. What's up, man? Yeah, so I'm holding this flap, and I'm like, all right, well, I'll just put it in the next exit. And for the first time in this entire trip, there was that I could think of at least, there is just this huge span where there's no exit for like 10 plus miles. I don't even see an exit sign. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Now of all times. And finally, like I'm literally holding it in place. I get there, we tape it up, and I make the rest of the trip back. This isn't even counting another thing that happened. Sorry, more chaos pre MegaCon. Let's flash back to the Sunday night. We're driving home from the con. There are car troubles. And on top of that, I get a call from Patrick, and it's like, oh, we got a problem with our booth. What do you mean? So basically, we were supposed to be like, even if not literally next to him, like right by Eric July, we had paid for this booth. We had someone, like there was an agent involved or something. Someone messed up. And we get a call that's like, oh, I don't know if we could be able to get it. We're trying to get you something. We may have to settle with Artist Alley. I don't know. We're doing whatever we can. I'm like, so I might not have a con. I'm like, I just paid for this MegaCon exclusive. I just shipped all of it. I did another print run. What the fuck? Now I'm pissed. We got fucked out of our spot. And everything goes crazy. This is all nuts. This is all fucking nuts. So now we're freaking the fuck out. Things are nuts. Everything's crazy. And yeah.
Was
so
this
that's
to do
what-
with getting your booth?
Yeah, the
initially?
booth got fucked over.
Oh shit,
We
man.
were afraid we weren't going to have it. So I'm like, we are getting that goddamn booth. Now we're getting our money back because we paid for like the pricier one, but someone messed up along the way.
Mhm.
And it
Yeah.
screwed up like crazy. But luckily we got an Artist Alley. And because of that, obviously we got less traction, but we still got decent traction. I still made money. Especially because when the booth is more expensive, the pressure's on to like, okay, I have to sell more copies, which I was totally able to do. But because it was less, I was able to still, I was like, oh, I made it back like that, right? So that was fine. I was relaxed in that regard. And so that was fun. I still did the best sales I've ever done, even within Artist Alley. It was great. I'm really happy with how it turned out. But man, I was like, oh, I guess like not a lot of people are spilling over. And then I'm at the after party, and like 10 different people, I shit you not, are like, Vaughn, where the hell is your table? I'm like, like no one could find, like you had to no clip out of reality to fucking get to my table, apparently. I mean, to me, it was
Yeah.
easy. It was easy because actually, that's not even true. When I was unpacking, I had to go back and forth, and I would lose my own spot. So I'm like, yeah, no shit, people couldn't find me. And also, it was such a big convention center that you take a wrong turn, then it's so crowded, and you're like, screw it, I'll just go back to somewhere else.
Yeah,
like,
man. I got turned around and lost so many times. Sorry, dude. Go ahead.
No, like this con compared to other ones, it's more of a giant vendor hall.
Huge.
So like
yeah, and then the
I
artists
mainly
are
do all
kind
the
of shoved
Georgia
in the
cons.
back.
Yeah, I mainly do the Georgia cons. Like my favorite's Dragon Con, of course. I talk about that one all the time. So
Yeah.
the vendor hall in that one, it's a 5-story building. Top 2 floors is set just for artists and artists and comic guys. So like the very top, you're, and then so anyone that's like there to shop for strictly comics or go directly towards the top, and then that's like your whole customer base is at the very top of that building or whatever, and then you work your way down and it becomes more of like the generic just other con stuff or whatever. But it's not as big, but the line to get in there is so massive. But people who go in that building are there to spend money, which is good. I think this con, it's more, besides like the comics and buying stuff, it's more like, okay, I can meet these voice actors, meet this actor, and a bunch. So I mean, in that sense, that con's good for that. But for overall like spending, it does have the bigger vendor hall, but it is kind of chaotic.
Mhm. Yeah, I definitely prefer the smaller cons that I'm used to. Like Dragon Con sounds a lot like a famous Comic Con in Vegas or some of the other ones we've had. This wasn't bad. It was just, man, like I couldn't even find your booth on the second day, Vaughn. I gave up. It's like
I don't blame
by
you,
the time
dude.
I was like, I could have texted you, but I was like, at this point, I just need to go back, find my way out of here, go back to my room, and go to sleep before the meetup.
I get it because I'd be was doing fun in my group, and meanwhile, I'd have like 10 different. I'd have like 10 different people that I mention in my video, like, oh, go see this creator that I didn't even see because it's just so hard to navigate. So it's like, yeah, I'm pissed about that because the location, and again, I put out the money for, I was going to get, I had it, and someone messed it up. It wasn't me or Patrick. We both put so.
Oh.
We're like, you give us, and he's like, all right, I'll give it back. So that's good.
I owe Patrick 20, but Patrick was the dude with your booth, right? With the other comics. Yeah, I owe him $20. So if you can later on send me his Cash App or something.
Oh yeah, I will. Yeah, yeah.
All right, cool.
We probably weren't thinking about that.
Would you vend at this con again or no?
Absolutely. No, I'm doing it again. Here's the thing. Even if I can't get vendors again next time, the Artist Alley was still the best sale ever. So that's one of the things too, is I was like the gratitude thing, right? Because they still gave us a spot, which you got to understand, MegaCon is notoriously extremely difficult to get in. And now that I'm in, I'm like, they know who I am. So that's good. That's huge. And the fact that I was even I would have tabled at this con no matter what. I'm just mad because we did have that spot reserved. But even if I was just in Artist Alley, I still would have tabled because this is still the best sales I've ever done. Even at the lowest level, as hard to find as I was, it was still the best sales I've ever done at a con. And so I am very happy. Yes, absolutely I'm tabling again. I'm gonna probably apply soon. Now getting a booth is difficult from what I understand, but so is like even getting an Artist Alley. There are people with like careers and shit that like have difficulty getting in. So I was like, really? Patrick, I guess, has been doing this way longer. So but yeah, that was great. I 100% would do it again. Like I said, I sold the most copies I've ever sold, and I am very happy.
That's awesome, dude.
And on top of that, I was able to give comics to people like Variant Comics. Do you guys know who he is?
Wait, say that again.
Variant Comics. He's a big comic book YouTuber. Like he was when I was first getting comics, he was one of those comic YouTubers that got me into reading comics. Like over 1 million subs. And as I'm packing up, and if I didn't have this spot, Lord works in mysterious ways. If I didn't have this spot, as I'm packing up, I look up and I see him talking to the artist across from me. I go, holy shit. I give him copies and I go, hey man, like I just want to let you know, I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. Like you got me into comics. This means a lot. Like, and it was so cool because this is someone I've seen for years, Eris Quinones. And it's just there were so many people. I didn't even know he was there. So this con is great for so many reasons. It was the best sales, the best networking. So many people that they were like, "Oh, Vaughn, I recognize you." I'm like, "You know who I am?" Like I actually realized I wasn't even following him. I apologize. I don't know who Beardo is, but he knows who I am. So now I felt bad. But he was like, "Yeah, I know who you are."
Fuck Beardo.
No, I like Beardo.
No, Beardo's cool. Beardo's funny as hell, man.
But yeah, he was like, "I know who you are." I'm like, "Really?" So I guess this whole marketing thing. Apparently, I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, you ought to talk to Kata and them now that you put in some FaceTime with them. Maybe you could get on some of those G&G shows.
Kata?
Yeah, now that you've talked to Beardo too, see if you can't.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have
see if they can't get you on like Tuesday night main event or something. That'd be fucking dope.
Okay.
Honestly, out of everybody, you're the one. It makes most sense for you to go on with your book and everything.
Yeah, I'd love to. Issue 4 launching soon, baby. That has been fun. So it was just for me. Now I know we had kind of two different MegaCons because I was locked mostly in my spot, just trying to get any sale I can. Occasionally get. I didn't even get to see Zachary Levi because I was like that's Saturday. Saturday is trying to absorb as much to my table as I can. So now we'll set up. So Thursday they said let the VIPs in. Now there's almost always a morning rush, but MegaCon it's like. If you're VIP at MegaCon, why the fuck would you come to my... Well, it wasn't even my booth. I'm at someone else's booth, right? I'm at Riot Press. Well, it's like, why would you go to me when, like, the VIPs, if you get there 2 hours early, which I've never experienced before, 2 hours of VIP is insane. Then you're going to immediately go to the celebrities and all of those people. before those lines fill out, right? So that was the first 2 hours of the show. I'm like, all right, whatever. And then immediately, as soon as it opens up, I'm like, okay, sales. I'm getting sales. It's good. All right. As soon as the con opens up to the general public, that's good. And one of the things about this show, a 4-day show, is you're kind of like, normally if it's like a 1-day show, if someone says, oh, I'll be back, you're like, you won't. You know? But if it's a 4-day show, people are like, I'll be back Sunday. And then quite a few of them did come back Sunday, you know? But I'm just like, wait, I'm like, am I going to get it or not? But I don't dwell on it too much because there's a constant flow of people coming. There's also every day there were people that had Friday only badges, Saturday. So every day it was like a different crowd, which meant there was always people to sell to. So I was, it was great. It was great. And I know one thing I noticed because I was always wondering, oh, is issue 3, 2, no matter what, issue 1 is going to sell the best, even if they like the 3 cover the most, if they're only going to get one. Generally speaking, of course, it's going to be issue 1. So that's, but like, even then, like right after the con, someone bought issue 2. I assume it could be unrelated, but I assume it was one of the people that bought number 1. And that's great. Uh, Sean Zogbox making a very astute observation. You shouldn't go to conventions. You should sit in your basement and make fun of other people who go to conventions. Maybe I was
Exactly.
doing it wrong. Dude, that
Yeah,
was so
like
fucking funny. The first day of the con, I see that video, and I'm just seeing all the responses come in. Aaron Sparrow and I are like, dude, are you seeing this shit? So, like, finally, I get back to my hotel room, and I'm listening to it, and it was dumber than I expected, which is
yeah,
saying a
all the
lot.
miserable people about other people's sales. I mean, we all know who we're talking about.
Yeah, Ethan Van
Uh,
Sciver, John Malin, and Shane Davis. Fuck all 3 of those
Yeah.
cocksuckers, by the way.
yeah.
Except
Well,
my
I was
dick.
gonna say anything, but yeah,
I
like
was. Fuck you.
people who go to well, people go to the cons to spend money, obviously. I mean, there's another aspect of meeting certain folks, whatever. But a lot of this is like it's a lot of fans, meet new eyes or whatever, and you just constantly promoting drama or whatever. You're just alienating people, potential customers.
Dude, and I've seen it, by the way. Evan's line at Garden State Comic Fest the year before both the Ripa and Dengineers thing was way bigger than the following year at Garden State
Yeah.
Comic Fest. Night and day comparison. So now he's destroyed it. And here's the thing, too. The video, they're like, see, Vaughn is named, is promoting people who is like, what did he say? He was like name dropping to people who aren't at MegaCon. Like, hey, dickhead, I literally say in the video, if you're at MegaCon, come see these people. Maybe I'm talking to people who are at MegaCon. They know that, but I'm like, man, I thought in this like retarded stream that they'd at least make a couple of valid points, but they didn't. So Aaron and I were just losing our shit. Like, this is so stupid. The cope was unbelievable. But yeah, that was really funny. And it's funny too because I have all 3 of them blocked, which means they have to go out of my way. Like they're constantly rent free. I'm on their mind, and it's just really funny. But no, we had a great time, man. There were so many people. Like a lot of the people I met in Vegas, obviously, were there again. So a lot of new faces, people who have been following me on Twitter for years. Like I'm this person. I'm like, oh, which that's a really fun thing because you always see these avatars, and you're like, oh, I'm this person in your chat. Oh, I'm this person. You know, like that. That is so fun.
Yeah,
yeah.
a lot of the so I think that's what the cool thing with like the fellowship cons, well, the meetups between the Vegas, you go or any of the Texas ones or in here, it's everyone that hangs out with each other. We all have like somewhat of a shared interest. Some more certain things maybe not everyone has the same interest, but overall we got like shared interests. There are people there to spend money, hang out, and have fun with each other.
Yeah, dude, it was so fun. No, I mean a lot of people that go to cons, they go for 2 reasons. It's not always both, to either like not hang out with friends or to like sell stuff or buy stuff, right? And
Yeah.
and that's one of the main things where it's like even just hanging out with people at the bars and people. I've always said this because I went to conventions for years before I even put out my first book. I was working on it. People don't realize like how big going to bars and just hanging out with people is actually good business because there's so like if you're hiring someone, you're gonna think of like, oh, would you rather hire someone who looks good that you've never heard of or someone who looks good or does good work that you know. And so usually they're going to go with the person you know. Am I going to Eternal Con? I had a really good show there last year, but I think it falls in the same weekend as something else. So I'm not sure. And I might be at AnchorCon. This is one of the things that's annoying about cons is often there'll be like multiple that are the same weekend. Like so Buzz had asked me earlier if I'm going to C2E2 this weekend. This weekend is insane because C2E2, WonderCon, Lexington Comic Con, and Planet Comic Con are all the same weekend. And I got into
Shit.
WonderCon. WonderCon is the sister show to San Diego. But I had already committed to Lexington. And it was vaguely, I thought, within driving distance of Florida. Now, technically it is. But again, I thought that like the South is an amorphous blob. And I'm like, oh shit, this is like a 15-hour drive. I was like, Florida's south. Lexington is south. But I'm making it work, obviously. So
Yeah, I mean, I think Dragon Con has been around for like how many years now?
that's the one show I didn't get into. But
Yeah.
it's
Well,
like
the
my
next one
first.
I'm gonna be at is MomoCon.
I've heard that's good. I don't think I applied to that one. I think I might have forgotten.
Yeah, that one does have a good vendor hall. It's also 24/7, and it's also
What?
nice. Yeah, so a lot of the Georgia cons, it's like even so the vendor hall will close about like 6 to 8 o'clock p.m. But there's still stuff to do like 1 a.m. in the morning, 2 a.m. in the morning without leaving the con itself. They got a 24/7 arcade with like ping pong machines, old arcade cabinets. I usually go there for the Japanese arcades. One my favorite is the Scoto, where you play the Japanese train game, or you like. But yeah, like you'll see some people sleep on the con floor, and but like there's always something to do, and people are just drinking and hanging out with each other pretty much. And then they're more like a lot of the Georgia cons are more they're not as corporate as like San Diego Comic Con, so it's a bunch of a bunch of people got together and doing things in room 2A whatever, and like and then so like I hosted a panel. Well, basically they give a lot of opportunities for people to host their own panels. Like AWA, I got to host a panel at 1:45 a.m. in the morning. So thanks to everyone that showed up. I swear it's not hentai panel.
Incredible.
So, but like someone also had a panel. The AWA is more degenerate, so like you had like 18 and up ones. Like
And
one
this
had
is the one you emphatically
hentai watch
invited
party.
me to, correct? The degenerate one?
It's fun. It's
You know what's funny is I was talking to Vika and Marion. He was like talking about Anime NYC, and I'm like, oh cool, I'm going there. I think I'm going there. I think I got. There's so many cons I applied to. I think I'm in on that one. I at the very least applied. Sometimes you don't hear back because that one's not toward like later. That's like not till August. But he goes, dude, just so you know, there's a huge gooner crowd at that show. I'm like, what? So
Hey,
Vagabond,
Gooners spend money. I'm just saying.
not on
You
all
buy.
ages comic books, which is what I'm selling.
I mean, yeah, they would. I'm just saying. It depends
They
on how the
would?
characters look. Yeah, I'd say they would.
Yeah, if you got enough goon friendly material in there, even for all
I mean,
ages, they're fine.
theoretically, anything can. Dude, I had this one
Yeah.
time. I was at this New Jersey show, Vineland. I swear this is. And this girl looks at the cover of Estrella from issue 2, the variant cover where she was holding the scale, and she goes, "This." I assume she's bisexual, but she was there with her boyfriend. She goes, "Fuck, she's really hot. Do you have a print of her?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "I would totally buy a print of her. It's so hot." I'm like, okay.
That's
So-
what I'm talking about. Like,
I've never had it was like more than like any guy who's gooning over. This girl's fucking gooning over one of my covers. She was a cute chick too. I'm like, okay.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's chicks that'll be buying that shit too. Like, they'll be,
I've noticed. Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, like you see, look, a lot of chicks are more in the gooner stuff than actual guys are. Just saying.
Interesting.
No, it's not wrong.
I don't doubt that. I do not doubt it. But no, I mean, so for me, that was my weekend. It was so the first Thursday. What do I do Thursday night? Thursday night, I hung out with Sammy. We went to the ice bar. That was fun.
Yo, where is Sammy?
He's somewhere. I don't know. I'll
Son of a
check.
bitch.
But then Friday night, you guys are off doing your thing. I'll let you tell that because I had dinner with some Riververse like people, like Andrew and them. What did you guys do on Friday?
That was the night that we went to the theme park for the MegaCon after hours theme park thing.
How was that?
And so first we Iron got there later, and me and Sammy were like one of the groups. And then by the time I was able to find Iron, I lose Sammy. And and then Sammy's phones died. And so I was like worried that both of us were worried. That,
we thought he ended up in theme park jail.
Yeah, because you thought he was.
Told me that.
I thought he was lost because
I come back.
Okay.
Oh, you tell us.
We rode Uber there, so if your phone's not charged, you're not calling any Uber to leave. And the park's so big, and it's the nighttime, we can't find each other or whatever. So I was concerned, and then he finally texted me.
Yeah, see, the whole thing is we had all been that was one thing that I'm not going to speak for anybody else. I'll only speak for me. I way the fuck overdid it. That's why I don't have my camera on tonight. I'm still recovering. I'm going totally. I'm flying. I'm only buying everybody else drinks at the Vegas meetup.
No, I drank my ass off. So I didn't drink as much as last year, but because last year was hey, so and so just bought drinks on the house for everybody. I count my black ass in, so I go to the fucking bar.
Yeah, no, that was good, dude. So many people were buying me at the after party drinks. It was, which we'll get to, the Saturday one. It was so great. And then I remember I was like, all right, Yellow Flash, I'll get your drink. You know what? And we're all getting drinks. But it's only Friday, that was yours. Ours was more laid back night, but we're like, all right, we're all gonna hang out together Saturday. Saturday, we go. It's the busiest Saturday morning. Chuck Dixon's gonna be there, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna be from the jump because the con still opens up to people at 9:30. From the jump, I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and get there, and so I wake up early. Immediately, I run to Chuck and I bring some comics for him to sign. And it was my first time meeting Chuck. So for context. It's in my car. I didn't bother unpacking it. But Hunter Ninja Bear was the first comic book I ever worked on. I've told this story before, but it was written by Chuck. The first proper comic script I read was by Chuck. And I remember I reverse engineered that when I was building how I write Phenomenova. And it was great. Great guy to learn from, right? And so that was great, but I had never actually directly interacted with Chuck. The way it would work is I'd pass my notes to Tom Fenolio, who was one of the guys who formed Phenom Comics, and then he would pass it to Chuck, and it would kind of work that way. And I was surprised how much of it went through. I'm like, oh, Chuck actually thinks there's value in what I have to say. This is great. Because, I'm like, who am I? So I got that signed. I got a bunch of other stuff. It was great. Chuck he's so laid back. He's so down to earth. And then I go back to my booth, and then Jimmy Palmiani comes over, right? And he's like, oh, where's Eric? Is Eric here? I'm like, oh, let me take you to the Ripperverse booth. And then I took him over. Eric wasn't there yet, but Chuck was there. So they just started talking. And I was like, I've already spoken, so I have to go back to my booth. I want to, but so I went there. And that was great. That was a ton of fun. By the way, real quick, Andy I missed you at the Ice Bar. Ice Bar was awesome. It was a pleasure to meet you, Vaughn. We got back from Florida about 4 hours ago, lurking around. YouTube channels before I hit the bed. Andy has been here for years, man. But Andy is a big fan of Bobby. I sent Bobby the picture we took. So Bobby was only there briefly. He was there on Friday and then the beginning of Saturday. So we just narrowly missed meeting you, Andy, which is unfortunate. But Bobby was there. But yeah, it was great. It was great. Did you guys get to meet Chuck?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. I met him the second day first. So Yeah, the second day. So we get there, we do the Nerdrotic panel, which we got a little late for. I had to do the same thing you did. I had to spend an $180 on a chariot to get Lawrence Knight, a couple of his friends, and myself all there in time from barking. But it was worth it because then we got to that one. They all went and were doing some shopping. I just lurked around until the Rippaverse panel with Chuck Dixon, and then I went immediately from that to the booth, and it was Chuck, Eric, and Yellow Flash, and that's so now I've met all the four horsemen of the streaming apocalypse that brought me into this thing: Yellow Flash, Nerdrotic, Eric July, and D-Day Cobra.
Nice. Yeah.
Because those were all the first channels I started watching back in the early days. Like they were all still pretty fairly new to it. So I want to say like 5 to 8 years ago, something like that.
Dude, I'm meeting Eric again because I met him the first time a couple years ago. And then seeing him again because like now we actually knew each other. We've been like, not even communicating really, just liking each other's tweets or whatever. And sending like we never have directly communicated through this time.
He signal blasted Phenomenova more than a couple times.
Yeah.
More than a couple times.
But he's so I went up, he recognized me and he was, hey, come here. And we were talking. Eric's he's so nice, like really down to earth. For those literal antichrists that he's built up to be, he's pretty nice. He's just kind of a normal guy.
Yeah. That's it. He's just a normal guy who fucking likes comic books and decided to do them himself. Nothing fucking wrong with that.
Yeah, and by the way, for the record, people are like, he doesn't owe me anything. So when he shouts me out, it's like great because he has clients like Rip Ascend. He doesn't need to promote. And I don't like we're not. And this is one of the things. Like I'm never like, why doesn't he promote? Like he's not his fucking job, and he does anyway. And so I like that. I would love to do something with Rippaverse at some point. I bought the omnibus because I haven't read anything since Yaira, so I've got some catching up to do.
Honestly, I'm behind on everyone's stuff. So I did buy Norfolka because that was the one I really wanted to read. After when I read Isom 1, and I saw the band at the end of it, I was like, oh, I can't wait for this one to come out. And then
that didn't come out for a while, right?
No, so
wait, who am I to talk? Actually, I still haven't made Crusader Core, and that's the most requested.
Well, Isom 1. The way I think, because my opinions is kind of different than everybody else's on that one. It's more like I think it's more like episode 1 of X-Men the animated series. You got all these different characters, and you're going to start gravitating to who you like.
Yeah, I don't think it is because Isom was about Isom, and there were just cameos. But X-Men episode 1 was about everyone else. It's not like it was just about Jubilee. It was about like everyone.
Well, okay, like if you ignore the title, right, it does introduce you to like a bunch of different characters in Isom 1 instead of just focusing solely on Isom the whole time. And
yeah, but even then when Yaira shows up, it's not like she really does much.
And I think a lot of the way Isom's written too, it's more of a character-driven story where you're just trying to figure out with the character what is going on, and then you're left at a perfectly fine stopping point where it's like, okay, now what's going to happen next? And you find out I think he was released less than a year after the first one, so they've been consistent with the story.
Yeah, but what I was getting at is like, okay, so like you see Yaira in Isom 1, you see Norfolka in Isom 1. You see Liliana and the other guy in Isom 1. Like you're introduced to the characters even slightly, Fontano, whoever, and then I like Metalopolis. I seen Death Clock in concert with
Lucky
Baby Metal, and so when I saw that part, I was like, oh shit, I can't wait to. And I know Eric's a metalhead too, so it's like, okay, I can't wait to see what he's going to do with this band, and so yeah, Darren Fontano, yeah, but yeah, I was like, what? So that's what I was excited for, was like, and then you got the North I like Norse mythology. They aren't black, dear black folks out there trying to clean everything black. But then you got the African, and then you got the actual like African deity kind of thing that go in there too. And then they're working together, and then we know that there's some deities and stuff like that, and then you find out more when you hit Bloodruth up or whatever. But other than that, so I bought that, and then I got the I did get the Mighty Golden Patriot. I do like Super Sentai.
Yeah, I got mine. Sorry, I had to buy a second copy to get it signed because I stupidly forgot mine.
I've done that too.
Yeah.
I've done that at cons. It happens. But yeah, I mean that was a lot of fun. Man, so I gotta read. Yeah, everyone unanimously, even the people that worked at Riververse, basically soon became Great War of Separation is their favorite. I don't know if that's how you guys feel, but that's how a lot of people have felt.
I haven't read it yet. I need to. Once I am a little more liquid, I'm just gonna get fully caught up on everything. I think I stopped right where you did, Vagabond at Northrica.
Yeah, I still need. Well, I'm also behind on. It's just life right now.
Yeah.
Cause even anime right now, like I'm so behind. Like everyone, I still haven't watched Free Run yet, so it was like
you're in the wrong place, buddy.
No, it probably will be. If he does a draw stream later, he's going to be stream sniping it. So
yeah.
Of course he is. He needs me more than I'll ever need him. But anyway,
exactly. And he says Horseman is great. I believe that. I haven't got that one yet. Or if I did, I haven't read it yet.
I was in the room when they announced it. I was in the room when they announced Horseman, and I never read it. Oh,
MegaCon,
okay. Okay, so this is Bancroft writing. What's up, guys?
Hey.
How you doing? Bancroft, you need to come back to the United States. Do you guys have cons over there in Australia?
Yeah, they do. I know.
I'm sure they do.
But like, how many though? You know what I mean? Because I was hearing that like they don't have a lot.
Well, I know. My friend Lethal Lightning, he was at a con not too long ago. And then I would say friend of the channel, but I don't know if you know Lethal Lightning. So I'll steal that from Theo.
All right. Well, I'm gonna read Horseman. I'm looking forward to reading that one. I was there in the room when they announced it, but I haven't read it.
I did want to go to some cons in Mexico.
I'm gonna be in there for a wedding, but I haven't made plans to leave the country yet for cons.
Well, that because the man, there was a Ivan from Weebs and Waifu. There was a con, where man they had some fine Latinas down there. I was like, oh, and they were like, and they were catering to the Gooner crowd. So I was like, I need to make a trip down the border.
Yeah, no, I mean this is good. I think one of the best things was he smoked crack so I could stand. Are you talking about Ethan there? Anyway, yeah, no, I mean this was great. I really, and then so Saturday we go to the party, and it was a ton of fun. Like, but Saturday was the biggest sales day. Okay, now I'm remembering it. So what happens is Sammy fucking calls me. He's like, I left my keys. I'm like, you fucking or I left my wallet in your room. Now, one of the things I haven't brought up is I paid for a hotel that has this walkway. It was walking distance from the hotel. Now it is technically, but it was not like the 10-minute walk that I thought it would be. It was actually more like a fucking 25 to 30-minute walk, because the way it was you had to walk through the Hilton, and there's two convention centers that are across from each other, but they're both fucking massive. And some years it's in one, some years it's in the other. In this case, I happen to do the Hilton, which I haven't done before. And it also happened to be in the hotel farthest from the fucking Hilton, or the convention center farthest. So we had to walk all the way around through one hotel, through the one convention center, across the street back into the other. So,
yeah.
And there was one time, I think it was the last day, or one of the last days where I'm asking for directions because it's so easy to get lost in the convention center. Again, no surprise, my booth was there to find because I couldn't even find my way back to my own goddamn hotel. And I go, and I swear this, like, he was completely sincere when I say this. I go, do you know where the walkway is to my room? Do you know how to get to the Hilton from here? He goes, oh, so what you can actually do is if you go on your phone and you Google it, you can actually see on the maps and you click on the Hilton and it actually takes you. And he was completely earnest when he says this. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? But he says it like it's a genuine suggestion. I'm like, well, but don't you work here? He's like, yeah. I'm like, don't you know like where it is? He goes, no.
Yeah, he just told you to Google Maps that shit.
But he didn't say it like I thought he would say it in a sarcastic way, but he says it like completely earnestly, like step by step. And I'm waiting for like him to joke about it. And he's like I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And then another point, I'm talking. At this point, we had walked to the wrong hotel because we were fucking stupid. And Bobby and I go to one of the guys who works at this other hotel, and I go, excuse me, sir, do you know where the Hilton is from here? And he goes, here, like here, and I'm like, Hilton. He's like, Hilton. I'm like, yeah, Hilton. And he's like, he like pauses and he's like, Hilton. I'm like, you know what, man, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's fine, dude.
Yeah, but that's what I noticed. Like all the Uber jobs were like foreigners or whatever, and then
he wasn't an Uber driver. He was at the hotel.
I know.
No, he
but
wasn't.
like
he had two theories.
It does get annoying. Like you hop into Uber. Oh my bad. You hop into Uber and then like there's like no English whatsoever, so they just sit there while you like even when you say hi, they're just dead.
Yeah, you try to talk to them and they're like, no English. Oh, all right. Well, this is gonna be a comfortable 13 minutes.
Well, the thing about this is Bobby and I were debating. We were like, one of two things either happened. Either one, he genuinely couldn't speak English, or two, he was like, I don't want to fucking help these people. I'm going to pretend I can't speak English. So they walk away.
That's pretty common
is
too.
Equally possible. I think either is equally possible. It's like, okay, let's say you barely speak English. You've heard if you're right next to a Hilton, you've probably heard the word Hilton.
Yeah.
Don't they have those all across the globe too? Maybe I'm overthinking it, but either which way, I'm like, fuck it, we're on our own.
Yeah, well, because usually a lot of the hotels partner with like the cons and stuff because they know the rooms are going to fill up.
Yeah, dude. Well, we did, and it was still so far. There was a rave at the Rosen Plaza. No, I was at the Ice Bar. There was a rave. Well, here's the thing too. I stayed up late every night and woke up early, and I didn't feel that tired. But now I'm like, wow, I still feel good after the con. And it wasn't until I was driving today where I'm like, okay, I'm feeling it. Like it's like the shock is setting in, and I'm like, I have 4 more days left of the trip, and then another drive, the campaign launch. Why am I doing this? But yeah. No, there were too many things to do. Like it was Friday. It was like Chrissy Mayer was like, come to my stand-up thing. You guys were like, come to Universal. Then there was the first dinner, and there was another dinner that I was invited to. And I'm like, you guys space this out. Like, why is
yeah, man.
But there was so much shit going on, and you can't do it all.
No, and I really regret not going to the theme park thing instead of just going to Chrissy Mayer's. I should have done that, but I mean, it was still fun. Yeah, I went with you guys. So that was the same night as Chrissy Mayer. It's like I kind of wish I went to that in retrospect. Yeah, I felt bad about it because I've been to your show several times, Chrissy. It's great. Yeah, I've never been to a theme park or that theme park.
Oh, see, I've been to Chrissy's shows. It's been a while, but I've been to one in New Jersey, like 2 in New York. I haven't seen her in a while. That was my first time seeing her, like before she had a kid. But Chrissy, we met at MegaCon years ago. Who's fucking hyperventilating into their mic?
Is it me?
Probably.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking
No,
of that,
I've got new mic settings, so it's probably me breathing through my nose, and I apologize.
no, it's all good. But you know, it's not as bad as sharing a room with Sammy and Vagabond. Holy shit, you guys snoring. It was the Thursday night, and I'm like, oh my god, this is because I'm like, all right, I'll get a few hours of sleep before the con. Now I will say, it made the wake up easy. It's
Yeah.
harder to sleep in, which was good, and I needed to wake up early.
Yeah, or like said. Well, see, I would sleep after you guys. Pause. No homo. I did.
What? Talk to us about the Bucky's experience. I will. So first of all, Bucky's, they're hyping it up like it's the second coming of Christ when you're driving
It
down.
is.
Dude, because it's crazy. I've never been to it, but it's like they'll advertise that Bucky's coming up like 2 states away. I'm like, what the fuck? So like I'm driving down through Virginia and I'm seeing I don't know for sure, like someone can fact check me, but like I'm seeing signs in like fucking North Carolina for a Bucky's in Georgia. I'm like, why the fuck are they like, and they'll be like, it's coming 2,300. I'm like, all right, or 230 miles. I'm like, isn't this like a food place? Like, why is
Well,
and
the
then
other cool thing
like
is
I've never
Bucky's has
seen marketing like this. Because it normally be
Bucky's
like
has the
McDonald's.
cleanest toilets ever.
Normally it'd be really?
That's a good selling point.
I didn't know that because I didn't use the toilet there. But like I'm like real like so I'm like normally it'll be like, oh, McDonald's, turn right here. There's some hotels, the shitty hotels that you'll stay at. Turn right here. But yeah, no, they literally will be like, it's coming. The thing is here. Yeah. It's like, geez, isn't this like a restaurant or not a restaurant? It's like a place to get food, which is cool, admittedly. But I'm like, I think it insists upon itself so heavily, and I'm like, all right, fine, I'll try this shit, whatever. And I go, I'm like, oh, brisket. I now again, I didn't know what it was most known for, but I got the chonky one, and I'm getting it on my way from Florida. Now, keep in mind, I'm rewarding myself because at this point, I've survived bad sauce's attempt on my life with the car. I've survived, which I found out. Iron, did I tell you I found out the cause of the car problems?
No.
So it turns out it was we went to several different places. Rodents got under my car and chewed through some shit.
Oh,
now,
damn.
now, Iron, what would you say? What is a bat?
It is a winged rodent.
I would agree. Now, would you say it's maybe a rat with wings?
You know what? I'm not much of a detective, but yeah, I would.
Yeah, so
That's
like,
the first thing I'd come to.
don't you think it's strange that like maybe rat sauce might have gotten it? Now, keep in mind, now I gave I gave the timeline of events. I was not having car problems until so it was a 3-day show with AwesomeCon. The Friday show where I bats couldn't make it. I had no car problems. Now I started having car problems the Saturday show. After I drove him into the Washington D.C., I started having problems on Saturday, not on Friday. I'm just saying I don't think that's a coincidence. And then I mentioned this to you, but he had been wanting me to write. He's been wanting me forever about watching Hunter x Hunter, and my car is having problems. He goes, "Stay." I was originally going to just drive straight from his house to Sunday, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to sleep the night. And that night, he holds me hostage and forces me to watch Hunter x Hunter. Then the next day, there is like a storm that I had to fucking drive through. It ended up being rather mild. But anyway, at the end of this whole day, this whole ordeal, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. This has been built up for so long. The marketing worked. I was like, this has been built up for so long. I'm going to go to Bucky's. And I went, and then I got the sandwich. And then I'm like, all right, but I'm just going to keep driving until I'm tired. I'm going to pass out.
Did you get beaver nuggets?
I did get some beaver. I got beaver. I couldn't decide if I wanted beaver nuggets or the steak thing. So I was like, fuck it, I'll get both and I'll put one in the fridge. So I was also hadn't really eaten much the whole day. So I'm going all the way through. And around this, I finished the Gospels via audiobook, and then I'm listening through a lot of the New Testament stuff. So I will say this, I believe that our Lord and Savior protected me from the evil of bad sauce, is what I'm trying to say. Um, I do believe that. Now, so we're going there, and I cross over from Georgia. I get it at the end of Georgia. And then I go to Friday. I will have to go to I never thought to go to the bathroom at Bucky's.
Yeah, you don't see the t-shirts people be like, I took a shit at Bucky's.
I don't.
It's like
What?
a life achievement.
This is like a cult. Really?
Because
The
Bucky's is,
bathrooms?
yeah, like, see, if you travel more, you'll see that other gas stations' bathrooms are not as superior as the God's heaven sent Bucky's.
Dude, that is calling this a gas station. This is like an entire fucking. So anyway, it's like a monument. So I finally go in, and then I stop at this hotel, and then I sit there and I eat my Bucky's, and I'm chilling, and it's nice. And then I pass the fuck out after doing some work.
Wait, so did you like the Bucky's?
So overall, you're saying Bucky's ain't shit.
No, Bucky's is great. I had it in my hotel. No, sorry, I had it. I ate it, and I'm like, this shit's fucking great, dude. This is awesome.
That's what we're talking about. Like, I don't think there's anything bad at Bucky's. A bit pricey. Like, you go there, they got the cheapest gas, but then, like, you're like, okay, I'm only gonna put $20 in gas. Oh, but I also gotta get beaver nuggets.
You're like, I had a little bit of this left, and I'm like, maybe I'm buying into the hype. I just been into it on now, and I'm like, no, this is fucking awesome, dude. This is so good.
Yeah, and then like I'll get the brisket Mexican cheese. It's so delicious. And then
the brisket, this is great. Listen, if I found out, if I ever like, Vaughn, I'm gonna be real with you, like, we don't know where the meat comes from. I wouldn't be concerned, not in the slightest. I'm still eating it.
Yeah, like we could do a meetup at a Bucky's. That's how good Bucky's is.
Dude, Bucky's is fucking so good, dude. Really good. All right, so next time I see a Bucky's, I'm gonna do it. But I do have to get KFC at some point when I'm in Kentucky. I feel like that has to happen.
Yeah, so it like you ain't official Bucky's person until you took a shit at Bucky's.
Well, so what is there a most famous? Because I've been to two in Georgia. One at the top of Georgia, which is where I'm at, but the top of Georgia, this on the like left side, or the west side, I guess, like west. Is it west? I don't know. I'm like at the very tippy top of Georgia, versus the last one I had was at the very bottom of Georgia. So like I went from down like through Georgia to the bottom of Florida, and then I went from the bottom of Florida up to the top of Georgia. So it was bottom of Georgia, and now I'm at the top of Georgia. Is there a most famous Bucky's?
Well, Bucky's is from Texas, but Georgia's getting a good number of them. Yeah.
So of course they have this everywhere but my beautiful home state of New Jersey. Man, fuck Bucky's.
Well, hold on. They're not in California, which I will fight them tooth and nail to make sure they do not put a Bucky's in California.
No, that's true.
California does not deserve a Bucky's.
Maybe New Jersey doesn't either.
Well, let's be honest, Vaughn. No, it doesn't.
I agree. I look. I deserve a Bucky's. I deserve a Bucky's, but New Jersey probably doesn't. Dude, I was also thinking about it. New Jersey is America's most densely populated state. Do you know there's not one single major convention in New Jersey? Garden State Garment Fest, which I love. Don't get me wrong. God bless them. They host great shows. They're all 2-day shows.
Jersey Shore was a convention.
What? Oh, yeah. Fuck you. First of all, the cast of that show isn't even from New Jersey. You know that, right?
Oh, I don't know.
They're from Staten Island. And then now my whole state gets blamed because these pieces of shit come down from New York and they go, we're at the Jersey Shore. And it's like, you get the fuck out. And so now I have to deal with them. But for the record, there are Jersey people like that. I remember one time my family left a restaurant over, it was on my birthday, and I brought my girl. This is non sequitur. This is years ago. I go with my grandparents for my birthday to a hibachi restaurant, right? and we're sitting down at the hibachi restaurant with my grandparents, and there's these two couples that literally look like they walked off the cast of Jersey Shore. The one guy is bald Italian meathead, and the other has his wife with his girlfriend with these fake tits. And she goes, "You want to see my tattoo?" And my grandparents are next to me, and my little sister. We're both children at the time, and she goes like this, and she starts pulling down her little shorts. It's like, no, it's not my vagina. It's this. No regard for. There's an entire family sitting next to them, and we're like, we got to get the fuck out of here, dude. We left the goddamn restaurant on my birthday. Terrible.
Go. Well,
Fuck
That's a heartbreaking story.
Terrible. 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 Do you have those people in Vegas?
they all-
Yeah.
what
So
was
they're
it?
not just a Jersey thing.
No.
So why do we always?
But
get
Vegas is, yeah, because Vegas, you kind of go there for that. That's just kind of part of Vegas. You walk down Fremont Street, you see like the chicks with the nut outfits and duct tape over the titties. You were there, you saw. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. That's not in Jersey, so we don't have that.
Right.
Dude, I know. Bass and I can relate. We were from New Jersey in 2010. Everyone go, "You're from Jersey? You Jersey Shore?" Yes, I am actually. I'm literally by the Jersey Shore. What of it? Fuck you. You
They
don't
only say
understand.
that
I know what
because
it's
they
like
don't-
to be discriminated against based on where I'm from.
Well, they only say that because they don't
That's
know
from
about
Jersey.
the dumpster behind the pizza story.
Yeah.
Just the Jersey things. Just move to. I'd consider. I'd have to spend more time there, dude. Dude. All right, I gotta find. Also, I gotta tell you, dude. Southern accents, they do something with me. I gotta find a Southern woman. I gotta do it. No,
Well, how
No,
do you
I'll-
making them?
he had
I'll
making
agree with
jokes
that.
when he
I'll
lived
agree with
in
that
Japan.
100%.
What
That's
was that
right.
again?
Does
What, who?
everyone? What do you mean? Hang on, that's not a Jersey thing, is it? People say "fuck you" all the time. Is it? No, he's gaslighting. Is that
I mean, I'm not from Jersey, but I do.
okay? Cool. Yeah, maybe it's just not a Chicago thing, Phil. Ever think of that? It probably is. Probably is. I should watch my profanity. Am I going to? That's a different question. Okay. So Saturday, the after party. We all get there. I bring Sammy his wallet. We're all in. And immediately we all start getting drinks. We see everyone. I bring Atreus his comics because they couldn't find it. And I bring Kata his. He goes, "Leave it around. I'll get it later." I leave it somewhere. Motherfucker did not get his comics. Because
Fuck.
we were both shit-faced drunk. So I was supposed to give it to him, but he was supposed to grab him. Both of us forgot because we both got shit-faced drunk. So some lucky individual has my beautiful comic book.
Okay.
So anyway, we're there, and at one point during the night, I get a call from the honorable Judge Bass. He goes, "Where's Iron Outside?" I'm like, "What?" He goes, "I'm gonna
Where's
fuck
what?
him." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "I'm gonna
Oh, yeah.
fuck him."
I mean, I'm down, but what's exactly that about, Bats?
That's what I asked. I go, what did he do? I go, because I thought he was serious. So I'm like,
Yeah.
"Bro, what the fuck did Iron do? He's the most laid back guy. What did you do?" And he goes, "I don't know. I could find Sammy or Iron." He goes, "I'm gonna fight Sammy then." I'm like, "What? All right, now change the question. What did Sammy do?" He goes, "I'm gonna fight." So I'm like, I'm too drunk to deal with this. So I hand it to Sammy. I went to Sammy, who's probably drunker than I am.
Hmm.
And Sammy's like, "What? Why did what?" So then someone offers to buy me a drink, and I'm like, "All right, just take that, Sammy." And I buy a drink, and then I kind of forget about my phone for a couple of minutes. And then Sammy's like, "Bro, where the fuck are you?" And I go, "Did you find out why Bats wanted to fight you?" He was like, "No, I don't."
Oh, damn. That's funny stuff.
Yeah, it's a shame. Bats. So he wasn't able to make it to MegaCon, but he did go on a missionary without my permission, by the way. Apparently, Phenomenova funds were used. That's a joke, by the way. I was not irresponsible with your money. But that was so funny because it was just out of nowhere. He goes, "Hey, I'm spreading the good word of Phenomenova to Mexico." I'm like, "The fuck, you're not." Not my money. But I would just see him like he's in the desert and shit. He's like, I'm giving it to migrants. I'm like, migrants can't spend money on my books. But anyway, oh, so dude, the Wraith Crown though, a lot of people got. I'm curious how people feel about the 2 pages of the Wraith Crown. Because that's going to be an exciting book. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool. That looks really cool.
Yeah. And I gotta say, I'm very morally torn because on one hand, I feel morally obligated to shit on bad sauce as much as possible. But on the other hand, I have to promote this book that I'm publishing. So he's put me in a bit of a dilemma because the book is actually good, but I'm supposed to shit on everything he does all the time. So I don't know what to do.
Right.
Thousands of potential customers crossing the border. Dude, BorderCon?
BorderCon.
Hey, exchange for this many copies of Phenomenova, we'll take you over the border. You have to buy much. I speak mucho Spanish. Dude, I need to just a Spanish translation of Phenomenova. BorderCon. Yeah, All right, so let's think of unlikely places for conventions that'll make money. BorderCon, I think that's good. But we funnel all the customers into like our own Artist Alley. They cannot pass through until they bought stuff from Artist Alley. I think that's a great idea. What do you guys think of that?
I mean, it depends. Let's see. Or like you let people get drunk and walk in the Artist Alley so you can sell them while they're drunk.
Yeah.
Selling, and then we had someone who Bass, I'm pretty sure, was on drugs at AustineCon. Yes, hang on, my computer's being fucking weird. All right, there we go.
Well, see, that's the Georgia cons. Like, so Dragon Con, you're pretty much wasted the whole con, and then like you go and then like you're kind of buzzed up, but then you're like trying to not. Like, even if you're not trying to spend money, you're going to anyway.
I should have gotten in
I see the benefit.
So, dude, I'm pissed. Drunk people spending money on products they don't need. That's like my dream.
Well, there's like a island boat ride in like Ethiopia or somewhere or some shit, right? So here's what happens. So going
Ethiopia.
Yeah, hold on. It's really funny. So what they do is they take there's like a little ferry boat ride to like some little island shit, right? And you don't think of anything of it. But at this island shit, like they get everyone fucking wasted. So then on the boat ride coming back is all these people selling you shit at the same time. And so then you're kind of like feel obligated to start buying shit from them, whatever. It's a thing.
That's interesting, dude. Yeah, I mean, maybe I should do those kinds of. I mean, instead of doing based on merit, I should put people in uncomfortable situations where they can't say no. Hey, thank you, Mr. Reese. Gifted 5 Von Coleman memberships. Those give you incredible stuff, including custom stickers. So, thank you. Thank you. That's the first time someone's done that. To be fair, I also haven't been streaming. I'm literally using my phone right now because it's fucking, my Wi-Fi is terrible. It's so bad. So, dude, even now I'm trying to pull up the Bats clip and it's like, hey, you know that loading thing you normally like to do? Like, what if I just don't do that to my computer? So I can't even pull up these fucking Bats clips, which are hysterical. I'm pissed. This is bullshit. So that's great.
I gotta agree with you.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But thank you. Thank you for the subs. So, yeah, it's not going to show that. unfortunately. But were you guys watching the Mexico saga? Because I wouldn't even be able to watch it at the con because it's like sound videos. But I'd see him like one day he's in a fucking desert. One day I'm like, what the fuck is happening? This is to cover Bats' Mexico expenses.
I mean, I know like most people think of the poor parts of Mexico, but there's a lot of shit you can do, like Mexico City. I mean, besides the tourist areas too. And then even in Tijuana, there's your degenerate areas there,
Oh,
or
this must
you
be
can
your
buy,
favorite.
or but there's wax museums there. You can buy pills or cheaper there.
Pills?
Yeah, where people go down there for like, hey, you need this medicine that costs like a couple $100s. We're like, oh, let me just go to Mexico and buy that down there instead.
But like, is it laced with anything? I mean, like,
Could be.
why?
I
What's the
don't know.
pack?
I don't know. I mean,
Did you think about that? Like,
not really. Well, I think they do.
You should. You should absolutely think about that.
No, well, I mean, the way I would view it is they want customers to come. They want repeat customers, so I think they're just as good. People go down and do it all the time. Like I bought.
Yeah,
right, but
that is
people
true.
do a lot of things all the time. That doesn't mean you should.
No, like I got to Mexico and bought pills and stuff for people, and it supposedly worked. I even taken people down there to the dentist. Yeah, this is good business. Like,
you wake up with fixed teeth, but no kidneys. That's what I think.
I don't know, but it's a risk. You're willing to take it.
I'm going to Monterey for my friend's wedding in
Send me the
September.
clip.
Yeah, send Bats the clip, or send Vagabond the clip, and then if you share the screen, I'll be able to. This is great. I love when I pay for a hotel. There's like 5 hotel rooms, 5 hotels near me, and I chose the one with the worst Wi-Fi. Because what I've been doing is pulling over, and I go, okay, wait until I'm bumfuck nowhere. Okay, that's the cheapest one. All right, let me stay here for tonight. And then there was an area that had like 5 hotels, and I just chose the one that apparently has probably the hotel right before this one. I'm in the lobby, right? I'm in the lobby of this hotel. And all right, let me see if I can do it. Because now my thing is, see, how do I accept requests on mobile and share screen? Fucking hell!
You don't see the option down at the bottom to just pull it
Not
up?
on my mobile, because my phone, my computer was open this whole time, and literally right before this, oops, something went wrong.
Oh shit!
You fucking kidding me? Dude, this is what I get.
I tried.
Dude, this is fucked up, man. Bats went to war for this country. By that I mean he went to Mexico to sell Phenomenova. Let's see. Why the fuck isn't it letting me, dude? This is messed up.
Oh shit.
Oh well, he's gone. I think we're still live though. So
yeah, there we go.
I kicked myself.
There he is.
Can you guys hear me?
You're like roboting pretty bad.
I'm roboting. All right, let me.
Okay, no, just fix. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I know it was fine.
Well, guys, any slurs? If you get that reference,
All right. How's it going now?
No, okay, hold on, give it.
We're gonna give it a second.
Take a little time to buffer, and then now start talking. There, you're good.
Oh yeah, I love it when my fucking computer doesn't go.
Well, if you didn't come back, I was going to show chat some hentai, but never mind.
If you could find a way to fucking show anything at this point.
No, it won't.
Oh, I can pull up any clip I want, but I can't pull up what Vagabond is trying to show. That's great. It's great.
Oh, it doesn't have anything at the bottom of the screen.
Dude, this phone is like, it's like, hey, here's everything the computer has except the one thing you want to do right now. Great. Wait, you are trying to share, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the share screen right thing. It just have to get you to pull it up
Fucking
or bring the.
of all the things to be missing.
Let me try
Oh, never
something.
mind. Never mind. I found it.
Okay, let me
Oh wait,
share
did I
again.
still eat it?
No,
Is it
no.
sharing?
Now try it. No, because I stopped sharing for a second then before you
Oh,
said that.
all right. Try it now.
But wasn't able to make it down to MegaCon. Hope you're having a good time. Check out a preview book with Von Coleman.
He's
Got the
fucking
Wraith
imitating my
Crown,
mannerisms.
the
This is not
Phenomenova
sad.
issue 4 preview. Sorry, just something about Von just being self-conscious with me being around because he has like low T or something like that. But he sent me down on a trip. We're out here in Mexico trying to give them the good word of Phenomenova, trying to do some outreach. And so it's a business trip, and I did book a little place with the Phenom card. So I try to be a little discreet and save some money. So we're out here doing business, and we're going to bring the good people of Mexico, the country, Phenomenova, and the Wraith Crown. So coming to you guys soon. Mucho fasto, and have a good one. I'll report back later. Have a good one.
He sounds like a quiet version of Steven Crowder.
Dude, his fucking manners me. What's up, guys? It's like he's trying to be me. I
Kermit the Frog.
No, like he sounds like Steven Crowder.
I feel so bad that I blamed Selena too, because I thought I don't know why I thought Selena said it, but someone.
Yo, I have no idea who said it, but I'm glad they did.
But someone goes, "Bad sauce." Isn't that the guy who sounds like Kermit the Frog?
I think he sounds like Steven Crowder, but like a quiet version.
He sounds like bad sauce. I don't know.
Yeah, I could kind of hear the Crowder impression or similarities there.
All right, let me know. Let me know when the next one is up, Vagabond.
Oh,
There's an entire.
We're doing 5 clips.
Yeah, every day I'd wake up to a new fucking clip of bats in Mexico allegedly stealing my customer. Which, first of all, would never happen. I would never trust that.
Hey, Alec Baldwin's finger.
What's up, ABF? I hear you had an epic
what up,
time.
dude?
I hear you had an epic time, ABF.
He was the fucking star of the show, man, for all the right reasons.
Dude, that picture is incredible. I was like, "There's no fucking way."
Yeah, that's
Man, that picture was funny as shit.
I don't think I saw ABF the whole weekend, did I? I don't think we saw. There were so many people there.
so I ran into him several times.
Yeah, it's just for the.
If I did, I was probably intoxicated when I,
but
I definitely was.
They were on a secret mission to make sure no one spoiled the beans for Alec Baldwin.
No, that makes sense.
How do you hide that?
You don't tell someone, so they yell like, "Hey, look at Alec Baldwin!"
Has there been any public response yet? By the way,
I don't think he knows. I mean, unless Alec
yeah. Well, I
Baldwin's
mean, I was at my booth, so it's not like Vegas where I was everywhere. It was easy to miss me because I was at my booth and they shoved me in bumfuck nowhere. I was in the back where no one could find me.
Yeah.
The numbering system is weird too because they'd have table 96 whatever, and then they'd have A960. I'm like so Eric was like booth 94 something, but he wasn't next to like 96 something, which is what I was because it was two different numbering.
How the booths are.
Like it was like I had a separate numbering system from what Eric had. So people were like, "Oh, 96 should be right next to Eric," and it's like I'm in the fucking nowhere. I did as hard as I could, but not spend time. No worries about it, man. There'll be more. But yeah. That do you have it shared, Vagabond? The next video.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what this
What's up, everybody? Day 3, and Mexico out here.
Sounds like he was on
Thank
hard night
you,
drinking.
Vaughn, for the all-paid business trip here to spread the word of the Phenomenova universe.
Fake news.
Thank you for trusting me with the Phenomena card to make the decisions to get the word out there. Just wearing my Man with No Strings comic book tank top from Zayd Comics. Check that out, dude. Sweet comic. But yeah, like, been
It
out
is a good
there
comic,
for 2
by the
nights
way.
now. People are loving it. They're hearing it. The Wraith Crown also. Again, guys, is these comics you can get on the email list at rebelwastestudios.com. I'll put a link like in the comments or something like that. But yeah, like, you know, I'm telling them about it. They're loving it. They really like the Wraith Crown. There's something about, like, they're just like, man, this is a manly character. They see like a warrior, and it's awesome. We did run into a group of like Argentinians, and they seem to really prefer the Galvanite Phenomenova character.
Oh, here we fucking
They were
go.
saying something about like his hair. And they were speaking like weird Spanish. They were saying something about like Uber or something. I don't know. It was weird. I haven't heard that Spanish before. But they really liked that blonde character. And yeah, so it's been great. Look forward to the rest of the trip. You know, mucho gracias to the people here, and much love. Oh, I also got to tell them about, you know, the other character that's in the universe, Admiral Austria, and like I'm really only hearing great feedback about that. They just see such an inspiring figure, and they see him with his harpoon gun, and they're just like, that's
First of all,
a
no one
superhero
gets this
that I
joke
wanna read
except
about.
for
So again, guys, go to rebelwastestudios.com, sign up to the email list, and I'll check back in later, guys.
He's sharing like these jokes that literally no one knows this character exists. Admiral Archer, except for like a handful of people. Now, honoring. Listen, man, I've been cooped up in a car this whole goddamn day.
Yeah, you're still in Georgia, right?
Yeah, dude. I was in
Yeah,
Florida this morning, but now at the top of Georgia. Before I was, and then
Well, how'd you
fucking
like Macon?
Atlanta traffic. Holy shit! He does have a sick T-shirt. You should check out the Man with No Strings, guys, if you haven't already. I think I only ordered the latest issue, right? I think I'm caught up.
Shoot, how'd you like Macon for your down here?
I mean, I didn't really explore it all, but I like to hang out with you guys. So I like the one block of Macon that I explored.
Oh well, shoot. I think next time we have to go take you shooting.
Yeah, I'd love to, dude. Yeah, I was trying to get back up because I have Lexington tomorrow, and I want to make sure because God forbid, apparently everything possible has gone wrong car wise. So I'm like, I want to make sure I have plenty of time to get there, and I do because the show doesn't start. It's gonna be like a nighttime show this Thursday. It's not like MegaCon Thursday where it was like an all day show Thursday. It's gonna be just like a nighttime preview day for Lexington. Phil, you're gonna be at C2E2 next weekend, right? I think Phil's gonna be C2E2. Yeah, there's like a bunch of shows that weekend. I'm wondering because how close is Lexington to or Kentucky to Illinois? Probably not
To
very.
Illinois?
Yeah.
No, that's not close.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I'm also sharing my other screen right now too. Well, just be careful of handshakes at C2E2, I guess.
Oh no.
So,
Yeah,
man.
this weekend there are 4 major shows. There's WonderCon, which I had to turn down because of Lexington. Then there's WonderCon, Planet Comic Con in Kansas City is apparently huge. C2E2 and Lexington, all the same weekend.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, so for me, I think we're having, because we have a Cherry Blossom, I think we have a little mini convention here. And then I'm doing the Maid Cafe this weekend. Well, I need to buy tickets for that.
Of course, you're doing the goddamn Maid Cafe. You fucking.
Well, why not? I ran a podcast called "I Swear It's Not Hentai."
No, I know exactly.
No, but
now is this just an elaborate excuse for your gooner behavior, Vagabond?
Not necessarily, but
not necessarily.
Once a gooner, always a gooner.
Fucking hell.
I mean, they offered just like, oh well, shoot, let me be served by some women in some maid outfits.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sharing the other screen too.
Oh. Here we go. What do we got?
Out here with a new business strategy, trying to sell the Phenomenova comic, Wraithbound. Trying to go to the customers with whatever motive we can use. I figured boat, is the best way to use that kind of expense. Try when you're doing marketing, guys. Try new things. Get out there. Don't be afraid to spend a little bit of money. There's gonna be a return on that. So don't worry, Vaughn. I'm gonna get your money back on this. And yeah, all right, guys. Have a good one. Out here with.
You know what he needs to do? He needs to do parody videos of what was that guy that was like, "Oh, I got all these books here and all these cars, but you know what's better? Knowledge." Oh, what's that guy?
Fucking Ty Lopez.
Yeah, he needs to do Ty Lopez parodies. So like, hey, I'm out here in this wherever, but you know what's better than being on vacation? Phenomenova. All right, not the last one.
Dude, people are loving issue 3. I'm excited for more people to like. Everyone's reading it is like fucking great. So I'm really I wish I knew like.
Hey guys,
Oh, shit.
Here with
I love
another
the
marketing
setup.
strategy.
Changes
They
every
say
day.
thousands of Mexicans go through the desert trying to cross over to the States, and that's thousands of potential comic book customers. So I'm using this opportunity, the Rebel Wasted Studios money and investing, and you got to bet, you got to spend money to get money. We'll probably have to get like 200 something customers from this, but I don't see that being a problem. Like I said, thousands of potential comic book customers, and so we're going to be out there catching it down, getting the word out about Phenomenova, and I got this driver Heffy, so we can I can pitch on the go. It's all about strategy, guys. Think big, think bold. Have a good one. Hey guys, out here with another marketing strategy.
Let the record show, by the way, he has no copies of the book to give to said customers. It is literally impossible for him to make sales.
Okay, I think that was the last one.
No, I think he made more where he said he lost the money. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah. Issue 3, I think, is. I think 4 is going to be close behind. 4 is mostly done. 75% of the pencils and inks are done.
Nice. Very nice.
So then Sunday, what did we do Sunday? We just kind of hung out at the room, and then I got on Simcast.
Okay.
That was fun. Chrissy messaged me. The Saturday party, I think the Saturday party was just an overall good time. I don't know if I have any crazy stories.
Well, Sunday I hung out at the G&G. I mean, the Geeks. Not the G&G house, but the GCA house that they rent.
Nice.
And I was the only one to stay there shortly, but I ended up there for a while. Okay, never mind. I met with the Drink Up Boys first, and then we went to Waffle House, and then from the Waffle House we went to the Airbnb, and then stayed there. I meant to only stay there until Leon got dunked in some water, but that took so long that I ended up there longer because they kept getting stranded in sand dunes, and then Cornboy brought in Rock Band, so everyone was doing that too.
Dude, yeah, this is what hours of driving, and it's like all the convention tiredness and everything is just hitting me at once. I'm like, shit. And I have a new 4-day con that starts tomorrow and a 5-hour or 4-hour drive. So I'm about ready to. Here's the crazy after party I was gonna do, but I just I have not had the energy or the time. But once I'm back, I'll be able to talk about this more in depth. But I had fun.
I want to do a full meetup recap on Rogues.
I'm totally.
I've got Lawrence coming on this Friday. We're just doing kind of like a little special show, and then once everybody's back in town. Which dude is Lawrence?
No, there's 2 Lawrences, correct?
Lawrence Knight, the one that streams with Samuel
yeah.
the Infamous.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was not. It was because I've seen him in the chat so many times. It's so great seeing him. Ken fucking Stan, Kentucky.
And fucking stand.
Bobby met both of you. He's one of my artists. But Iron, send or Sam Vagabond. Fuck, I'm not saying. Send show the rest of those bats videos where he lost all my good company money. Yankee, fuck the
Did he
Yankee.
make more?
Bats are better.
He said those. I don't see any more.
Wow, hack sauce.
Yeah, the last one he sent me was the last one we played.
All right, oh, dude. I'm like I think I'm gonna call it a night. But anything else you guys want to say?
Yeah.
No, dude, let's just do another recap here when everybody's back. Go ahead, Vagabond. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries. I was just saying, like, yeah, if you're iffy on going to the meetups, like, they're a ton of fun. You get to meet a lot of people that are in chat, and then the last tweet had 4 videos. What?
All right, gotcha.
Hold on. The last tweet had 4 videos.
Look, man, we were shooting for an hour and a half, and I've been driving all day. All right. This isn't the elaborate stream I was hoping for, but it's what it is. What it is. Is there an elaborate power system is there a power system in the Oasis universe, or is it like traditional comics? So far, I thought about this a lot, and if I wanted to do it, and I felt personally to not do anything. I'm not saying I won't establish rules, but I felt not to do anything too restrictive, at least for now. Like certain restrictions within certain characters or certain groups of characters, but I felt to leave it more open-ended because I felt that led room for creativity. And honestly, I'm kind of glad I did that. So I have nothing but the utmost respect for people who want to do like really in-depth power systems. Like I love, for example, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or Avatar: The Last Airbender. But for me personally, I felt that this is the best. I wanted to just kind of give like a more traditional superhero system where it's like certain people have their origins and they get their powers from here. Some get them from here. Some get them from here. Their powers. I kind of do it on an individual basis. That's how I chose to do it. Vaughn, go buy some.
Oh,
That is the last thing.
The other ones up.
Oh, you did get the other ones up. All right. Let's see it.
So, every failure is a lesson. The most important thing you can do is put in the effort. Profits will come in time. I think the MegaCon profits will balance out this, hopefully. Hold on.
Yo, when you're marketing, you're calling folks whatever. Don't be afraid. There's always going to be obstacles, no matter what. You have to take that leap and get out there and get going. On the way, okay, on the way. You got folks to stay. Hey, you gotta get to the customers. How bad? We just spent a lot of our Coleman's money. You gotta find them out there. On the way. We're on the way back. Hey, you got a little worry this one. You gotta see any customers.
I have no idea what the fuck he's saying.
So I'm starting to think that this might be the wrong desert. We haven't ran into those thousands of customers. That's okay, guys, because every investment into you is about being bold. They're not all going to be successful. Remember that. You're going to have some failures on the way, and we're going to recuperate Von Coleman's money. If you watch this, back, get on the email list at rebelwastestudios.com, back the Wraith Crown, or, when it does, and then, back Phenomenova. But we're going to get our money back, guys. I believe in us. You need to believe in you, too. So remember to take risks, be bold. Man, I can't believe I came out here, dude. So I'm starting to think.
Okay. And this is like, wow, I'm like happy at MegaCon. I'm posting, wow, best sales days yet. Fucking this motherfucker's like, yeah, we just, that's all coming to me. That's so good, dude. Oh man, this is great. Do you guys have anything else you want to share?
Yeah, I was just saying, yeah, if you ever come out to a meetup or a thing, it's also a good network opportunity. So,
Huge.
even you don't have to go there to like spend all kinds of money. It's
No.
also kind of cool to hang out and chill with the other creators and stuff as well.
Yeah, that's pretty much my main goal of going is just to hang out with everybody.
Yeah.
Like-
That honestly that's been possibly some of the most potential stuff. Like, I'm glad the sales were good too, because otherwise it'd be like, I'd feel like a cope if I was like,
Right. Oh, did you freeze up?
Sammy, I just saw messages saying, "Did we doing this?"
What's that again?
Oh, is Sammy just now popping around?
Oh wow, my Twitter is loading now after the stream's ending. I'm so glad my Twitter waited so fucking now. That's great. Thank you, hotel. All right. Well, anyway, yeah. Phenomenal issue 4 is the sign up is on Kickstarter right now. The trailer is out. Thank you guys so much for all the support so far. It really has been amazing. I have the best fans
Hell
ever.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And you guys are the best. Also, real quick, divisive. The most divisive Phenomenova character has been Miles's friend from issue 1, Freddie. Bobby, who's one of my artists, did the back covers. You met him. He fucking hates Freddie. What do you think? Did you guys like him, or let me know when you read it.
Yeah, I'll do a review.
What I remember about Freddy, just kind of a non-important character all the way around, just sort of a side character. Is that who we're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't care enough to like or dislike him that much either way, to be honest.
Because some
I need to
people
go
are
back
like,
and
he's
read
the
it.
best, and some people are like, he's the worst. Part of issue 1, and then so that's interesting. Okay. Bobby hates him. Bobby also hates Force from issues 3 and 4, and a lot of people think he's the best character. So let me know. I'm curious what you think of issue 3 when you get to it, and then
I'll try to see if I can.
Yeah, I'm
read them all.
probably, since I'm still just kind of recovering, I'm probably going to read all the stuff I got, starting with Phenomenova tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, and then that I like Force. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, people will. Well, I think issue 4 mainly is Bobby's contention because 3 Force is just badass. 4, he's gonna be in opposition with Miles, which I'm excited for because I feel like Force is gonna be the standout character in 3, and now you're gonna have him go head to head with Miles in 4. You're gonna have to see if they work together. It's a lot of fun. I'm excited for you guys. 4, I'm gonna say, is gonna be my most lighthearted issue yet, before I go straight to the dark shit with 5. So can't wait.
Nice.
And anything else you want to talk about?
That was about it.
Yeah,
Right.
no, I'm good. We'll do
so
more of a
beat.
recap once we got more people on.
And once we're still recovering.
Yeah.
So, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna be probably busy this weekend, but then the weekend after, I should be better. So.
Oh, that
see you
sounds
guys.
good.
Peace out. Have a good one.
Later, everybody.
All right, take care.
We call ourselves Phenomenova. Yesterday, the Stormbearers, a deadly group of mercenaries, took control of a nuclear reactor. Before we arrived on the scene, Galvanite, a superpowered teenage boy, attempted to stop them. He failed. His story ended there that day. Ours began shortly after. Today, I sift through the memories of that day. I will put the pieces together, and we will bring those responsible to justice.